Hey guys, welcome back to Gims Mods. We have the Nitroshot Volcanic Pro from Dart Zone. This is in the Dart Zone Max line. This is a pistol that came out a couple weeks ago out of nowhere. DZ just released it on their site, and it was $55 available at that moment. So I believe most of us rushed to go get this. Now I'm hoping for the love of God that this is better than the Brute, because the Brute was a big disappointment even though it was a budget line blaster. But this is a top prime mag and grip pistol, or hand cannon if you will, because of how big it is. It has a B-car in here, which attaches to here for more accuracy. You can take this off and slide it underneath if you like, or on top if you want a faux sight. It does take Venom Pro mags as well as Nightingale mags, I believe. So we will test some mags with it, of course. And if you notice some similarities, it looks a lot like a Deuce Pro in the sense of the exchangeable barrel part for more accuracy / more power, and the MK 2.1, if you will, in the sense that it is mag and grip and top prime. But let's see, it says it shoots up to 150 feet. I've heard stories of people getting more, of course. Depending on what you shoot out of it. It does come with some nitro darts. I believe it comes with 24 of those, so enough to fill up both mags, which I believe are 12 rounds each, which is very nice. Which are right here. Looks like it, yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. Now, this was $55. Let me put that into perspective. The Juice Pro, I think when that came out was like $25 or $30, and then the Brute, which had some issues, was $25. Now this is a remarkable upsale from the Brute. I think what Dart Zone did is they saw how bad the Brute was sucking and how many problems people were having, that they rushed this. I think this was actually supposed to be released like during the beginning of next year, and they said, we got to make people forget about the Brute. Let's throw this at them, and everybody jumped on it. This is still not going to make me forget about the Brute Pro. I will try to upgrade it in the future, but for now it's staying stock until I get some more pieces for it to mod it and to make it better. But we are here for the Dart Zone Nitroshot Volcanic Pro. So, in that sense, you see some other things I ordered with the Volcanic. I ordered the new clear mags, the 3-pack that they have on their website. These are very nice. If you find these, if they start selling these on store shelves at either Walmart or Target, Worker Toy is going to be in big trouble in America, because these are 15-round mags and these are built pretty dang well. And the texture is pretty nice on them. And yeah, if they came out with other colors like black and blue and all sorts of other colors, I think they'll be in some great business that way. I also ordered the upgrade and downgrade spring set for the Volcanic Pro. So we will do another video installing that when that comes due. And they threw in some mag covers, which is nice of them. I probably won't use these, but thanks anyways. But let's get into the blaster itself now. All right, let's see if it says anything different on the back that we haven't already gone over. Magazine and grip, Mega Blaster Cannon, AccuSaver inside, and it does come with some eyewear, so that's positive. Because this is a pro blaster, you will need eye pro most definitely, because this is shooting over regular stock Nerf, which is about 60 FPS. But let's get out of the box and see what it does. All right, there you go. So you got the blaster, of course, the two 12-round Venom Pro type mags, the Nightingale mags, if you will. The 24 darts, some instructions, and your safety glasses / goggles. All right, it's not bad. Feels good. I believe the safety's on right now. There's fire. That's a good snappy little trigger. This part twists off like so. Very nice. You can see, I don't know if you can see in there, but there's an integrated, you can see the bearings in there for the B car. So that's pretty cool. You have your faux iron sight up there that lines up with these two right here. You do have, is that connected? Oh, that would have been a really good idea. Okay, well that's a sling point, which is nice. That would have been cool if it was connected to the top part and it actually all came out, because then you could actually put a sling behind that and you know, corner prime it with your shoulder, you know, just like that. So let's see how the prime is. That's not bad. Feels good. Yeah, and if you can see that when I fire it, watch this move back a little bit. Yeah, has a little recoil, not too bad. That part does come off. That's a female Picatinny adapter there for that guy, so that's pretty cool. And I believe if you twist this off, you can slide that down there, just like so. Or, if you really want to, you could up top. Yeah, like that. It's kind of a fake sight, but it works. So that's pretty neat. Cool. Gives you some options. Yeah, very, very cool. I approve so far. So you got your safety, your mag release. Let's see how good the mag release is on this one. That's much better than the Brute. I will tell you that. Yep, much better. Much better than the Brute. Okay, okay, that's a good mag release. Like the mag release. Safety, works great. Good. Let me get some other mags and we'll see how they fit in this hand cannon that is the Volcanic Pro. Alright, so I have the Lightning mag, the Brute Pro 6-round mag, and a Nightingale 15 mag. So let's see how these work. So that fits all the way into the handle. And it drops out with no problem. So you can actually hide your mag in there. So it looks like you're empty. You're really not. You got 6 shots left. So that's pretty cool. Your Nightingale mag sticks out. Not too much. That's good for an extra 3 shots versus the 12 they came with. So yeah, I like that. That's nice. That's good proportions. That's very good proportions. See, I thought that thing was actually going to be a lot bigger, which is not, which I'm very happy about. I am super impressed that this mag release is workable. And then let's try the Lightning one just for shits and giggles. I don't like how it fits in there, so I probably wouldn't use that. Just stick to your usual Nightingale geometry stuff. Don't use the Lightning. But yeah, liking it so far. Liking it a lot. Has a V on the side for Volcanic. Says Volcanic right there. You have this cool kind of texturing that they've been doing on their as of late products, which is very cool, mechanical, kind of sci-fi-ish. So very nice. All right, now for the test of firing. We will go ahead and load up some stuff. We'll load up, what is this, 12 rounds? We'll load up some mags here, probably all of the above, with 5 Nitroshots, of course, that came with it, 5 Worker Gen 3s, and probably 10 others. But yeah, let's go ahead and go to the door and see what kind of chronograph readings we get. Alright guys, here we're at the door with the Dart Zone Max Volcanic Pro. I went ahead and loaded up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Venom Pro, or I guess Volcanic Pro now, magazines, so we can see the darts in here. And then 1 6-round mag of the Adventure Force Brute Pro mag. In this first mag here, we have some Worker Gen 3s, and then below that we have some Worker heavyweights of the 1.2 gram variety. So we will go ahead and test those first, see if we get any jams, see how much it hits over the chronograph. So it says claiming up to 150, so let's see what we get. 156, 131, 155, 152, 151. Not bad. Onto the worker heavyweights. 143. 140. 135. 139. 136. Okay, heavyweights, understandable. In our next mag, we have some Adventure Force darts, followed by some Ruby Reds from Target. So we'll go ahead and test these. 167. 163. 166. 144. 163, so not bad, about 160 average, very nice. Onto the Ruby Red darts, or the Dart Zone darts from Target. 152, 153, 152, 163, 154. So a little bit all over the place, but not bad. Up on our next mag here, we have some Saber 1 gram darts and then some Saber heavies of the 1.3 variety. 146, 150, 148, 143, 131. Into our heavyweights, 150, 154, 151, 154 again, 142, so not bad. Up next we have some X-Shot Pro darts that we got from the, what was it, the piston pump, and then some ZWQs. 181, 181, 170, 182, 174, 174 again. Wow. All right, that's pretty good. ZWQs, 154, 153, 162, 159, and 157. Not bad numbers at all. Up next, we have some Worker Bamboos, followed by the DZ Nitroshot darts that came with the blaster. 166, 151, 148, 167, 167 again. Onto the Nitro shots. 160, 170, 171, 154, 168. In our last Venom Pro mag here, we have some MK4 / Pro Dart Zone Solo Pro darts, followed by the AKBM Christmas 4-ring bamboo darts. 181, 176, 181, 183, 174. Onto the Christmas darts. 134, 150, 150, 148, 150. So not bad. And of course, in our final mag, we have to do the lightweight Guyu darts of the 0.7 gram variety. These should probably hit 200. So let's see what these do. 219, 215, 192, 190, 220. 220 on the Guyus. Very nice. Now that was all with the attachment B car piece on it. I want to see if it loses any FPS without that attachment. So I'm going to go ahead and take it off like so. And I'm going to leave it just like that. I'm going to go ahead and load up another 6-round mag just with worker Gen 3s, and we'll see what we hit with those. I want to call this the stunted growth version. As you can see, we got the 5 worker Gen 3 darts in there. Let's see what it does without the B car on it. 158. 158 again. 160. 161. 156. So still the same, about the same FPS. So yeah, the B car add-on part that twists off, that's mostly for accuracy, which is fine. All right, final thoughts. Let's go back to the door and talk about it. All right, so as you saw, we saw some good numbers from the darts. Final thoughts. It's great. I have no complaints about it. Yeah. It works great with the Venom Pro mags, the Nightingale mags, and even the Brute Pro mags. I think it's great. The handle's great. The mag release is amazing. I did hear that some people were having trouble where they pulled the trigger when it wasn't even primed, and this slide would move back and forth. As you can see, mine does not. So could be a quality control issue. Who knows? Now the other thing I wanted to show you is you can't put P cars and B cars into this front part. Actually, I wonder. I have some B cars and P cars here. This is the, Dart Zone B car that comes out of the 2-pack. Okay, it doesn't really fit in there. I didn't think so. Well, but you can twist this part off and you can fit stuff in here. So take that same B car, put it in there just like that. Fires as is. You have the one from the piston pump, which actually fits a little bit better in there. That works. You have the P car that comes with the B car. That fits in there pretty snug. And then you have a worker one, which also fits. So very, very cool. And of course the one with the Brute, it's in, but it's still, it's not a snug fit. It's very loose. So wouldn't use that with anything. But yeah, very, very nice. Very, very cool. Expect an upgrade video with the spring sets probably this weekend. Because I want to do a couple things. I want to put the barrel in, put the spring in, of course. And then I want to take a look at this B car and see if it's different than this B car, or if they just shoved another one in there. I'm guessing it is its own thing in here. It's molded to the inside of this piece, but it's worth it taking a look at. So yeah, we'll bust it open and see what it do. But other than that, guys, I like it. Again, I think it would have been better if they sold it for $45, and I want to see it on store shelves at Target because it is the Dart Zone brand. I want to see it at Target for $45. That's what I want to see in the future for this blaster. Hopefully near Christmas. I think it would sell well for $45. $55, a little steep, but it's what we pay for getting it early. So yeah. But for what it is, it's great. I have no complaints that I know of yet. So yeah. Other than that, guys, let me know what you guys think about this guy. Let me know if you ordered one, if you have one yet. But other than that, please like, subscribe, share, all the stuff that YouTube makes you do, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.